So I wanted to ask first, what were your reactions to Matthew bringing his like specific type of energy to the world of cross?
Well, I thought it was great and needed. We founded that uh, as soon as he came in, to so graciously read for us, and it was the energy that we needed, but also it helped to really define the character. Sometimes you'll put down a character on a page. Obviously, not myself, but our writers do a brilliant job, and the character is a certain way in your mind, but then you have a transformative actor that comes in, puts down their performance, and it changes the way you see or define the character. It changes sort of the properties of who this character is as you think about that particular character's journey. So what Matt did when he came into the room was he defined and redefined who, you know, Lance Durand was. And we said, "Oh, okay. Now we see more. Now we can open it up and these are the areas we can play with." So the energy was a huge part of that because being able to go up high, drive it down low, and find the balance, the emotional roller coaster, that gives you a great range for substance for any kind of performance. So it was necessary.
How about you, Matthew, from your point of view?
Um,
How do
m-
you how do you feel
how do I
about your
see about me? I think my
Uh,
energy. Look, I will say this. I think that, um, the idea of bringing my energy into that world, I thought was great. Look, I think that, that world can operate. I think the world of cross deals with really heavy things and it's really dark. And, my job is to sort of fit into the tableau that's being set, the vibe that's being set. So coming in, seeing the work around me and just bringing my version of that of that of how to fit within that. Um, that's my job. I mean, and also like I feel like if it's not what they wanted, they wouldn't have hired me. They would have hired somebody way better looking and quieter. So look, I think there's something about a billionaire that really lends itself to the audacity of conviction, and Lance Duran definitely has that.
yeah, you're a very specific spice that is the perfect ingredient for certain recipes, and I think you're a
Not
great
every
fit in
not
this one.
every recipe needs a Matthew Lillard, but
No
it's
offense, but
that
it's
was
true.
the yeah, but that is a good thing. I do think that once Ben saw me and the writer saw me and what I was doing, then they were able to write to it as the show went on in a really profound way. And at the end of the day, I think he fits perfectly into the world because the writing's so good.
And with Scream 7 around the corner, what is it like working on two series now that
Mhm.
that you have to tiptoe around answers? Every question is like, well, we can't reveal
Oh
that.
yeah. Well, and Daredevil. I mean, there's a lot right now that I can't talk about. But listen, I'm this is like my 35th year in this business. The fact that I have anything to talk about at all is a blessing without a doubt. I mean, this industry is like many industries around America. There's not a lot of work, and I'm just really lucky that last year I had a lot. And I'm also really blessed that all of it's incredible. I mean, I think that when you get a show like Cross, and I signed on before the show was even out,
Mhm.
for it to develop into the juggernaut hit that it is, it's a real privilege, and I couldn't be happier to be a part of this team.
Well, I'm loving season 2, and I'm looking forward to seeing where it all goes. So thank you so much for your time today, and have
Yeah.
a great one.
Yeah, thanks,
Thank you.
man.
Cheers.